All right, new job. It's been a while. We're out here in the hills. Usually what we're doing is running property lines for logging projects that are about to happen, but sometimes we get called when they have already done a project, they didn't call us, and then they cut over the line, which is not good. So that's what we're gonna do. Today we're gonna go and see how many stumps are over the line. Copy. So section corner is about 300 yards that way. I'm gonna clear some path. I got a rod set up right there on the road, I think. Right through here I'll get a long shot down, and then we're gonna be doing some elevation, but it shouldn't be too bad because we're doing this for a thinning, and right down here is where they started thinning. So it should open up pretty good. Copy. All right, I just put on a new Dexcom this morning. It says my sugar's high, just came through, so insulin time. Copy. Well, there's no good place to park. It's been raining like crazy, so everything's all wet and soupy. I think I'm just gonna leave her here with the keys in it. If somebody wants to move it, they can move it themselves. All right, we're gathering all our poo. Let's drop off the mountain, how about? Well, that's not great. I'm just roughing it in with the big timber away at the top of the mountain, and I think they might be counting a lot of stumps. Good thing they weren't big timber, it's just thinning, but I'm guessing at this point. I'm guessing they're over the line. Okay, we're going that way. I'm gonna put a control point right here. So we're set up. I think since it's only about 300 yards out here, I'm gonna go set up the foresight and then go find the pin, section corner, and then make sure I know exactly where I'm at out here, because I'm not sure at the moment, and it's steep. I don't want to hike this too much. I haven't set that foresight yet, because once we find this, I might be able to get all this with some side shots in one turn. That'd be nice. And then it's just road traversing. I think up top, lines, I don't know, 10 yards off the road, I can just throw side shots down over the edge. But now we gotta start looking for section corner and bearing trees somewhere down in here. I see a monster fir tree over there. Hey, maybe that's a bearing tree. That'd make it easy for me. Oh, don't do that, bud. Can we just say thank goodness it's not down there? Holy moly. You wouldn't want to go down there. Okay, here's some big old firs. Oh, I see a tag. We got her. Oh, we got her. Check it out. Check it out now. Funk soul brother, check it out now. Oh, don't fall, Jed. What do we got? Pokey. Pokey. Them Oregon grapes are pokey. Got him. Okay, there's the section corner of what? 25, 26, 30, and 31. Almost fell off the mountain. Ooh, look at that view. Copy. So from here, we got a bearing tree right there. We got a little bearing tree right up there, and we have got a monster. I'll have to wrap a tape around that when I come down here with the Spencer tape, because that sucker's big, okay? And it's just a little too much over the hill, so I have to have a control point between where my next control point is in here, unless I get real lucky. I don't think I can do it. Copy. What I can do is crank up east on this sucker. Huh, they might be all right. I don't know. Looks like they thinned way up here, and it might be over off into the slope that they, I don't know, we'll see, but it looks like they might be okay. Gosh, it's gonna be close. Okay, right off the top side of that tree, so I'm gonna go stand over there and see what their thinning did. Okay, looking back, boy, you know what, they might be all right. Forester might have gotten nervous, because a lot of times they'll use those GPS, phone GPSs, and they can be off by a ton. So makes us a lot of money, those GPS websites that people download. Pretty sweet. This would be a nice easy one. So I've only got 3 turns to get to the road, and then 2 turns on the road. Piece of cake. All right, this setup's done. We got a side shot and a tree up there about halfway back to the last control point. I've got a backside nail and a stick. And we're moving on. Fog's rolling in. I hope it doesn't mess with me too bad. Copy. Okay. So now that I've gotten into this project a little bit, starting to think on the upper end they might have got over the line a little bit. Oops. Oh my God, wouldn't you know it? Clouds rolled in. Dang fog. I can't see my backside nail. I know it's somewhere up there 250 feet away, darn it. Oh, I see why we're out here. I would say probably that big old stump right there, he's probably 5 feet across. I bet he's around pretty much close to line. And there's a lot of stuff. Look at all those stumps way down there. I bet you all those are over the line. Tain't good, I tell you. Hopefully by the time we get down here and set this sucker and get hiked back up to the gun, the fog will have cleared and we can actually see our backside and tell what we're gonna want to do. Oh God. Okay, I think from down here I was looking at a tree, looking back. Maybe one of those trees. I want to sit here and see forward. Let's figure it out. Alright, I had to do a little fiddling bends to get that to work. That sees the next point, that sees the pin, and sees back. I just got to whack this one little vine maple right here. And I think we'll have a clear line of sight. Copy. Hey, look at that, fog's gone. Let's find her. Alright, another one in the books. Got a side shot or a backside nail on a tree branch. One last check to make sure she's where she's supposed to be. Hey, look at that, crosshairs right on her. Copy. Well, since it's Christmas time, I figured I'd buy myself some optics stuff. So I bought a spotting scope and binocular adapter and some digiscoping stuff. So maybe in the future I'll break out the spotting scope and get some video of some cool stuff at a long distance looking real close to them. Anyways, Merry Christmas. Uh-oh. I'm whacking a trail to, where's the gun? Somewhere through there. I gotta whack all this stuff. Oh, I'm starting to feel some kind of way. I'm guessing in about 2 minutes my alarm's gonna start going off. I only took a couple units of insulin, but I'm going low, darn it. Alright, we ate a snack. We bushwhacked a bunch. We got a side shot in a tree. This shot's gonna see the shot that sees the pin. We're cruising. Okay, now all you gotta do is set this up on the brass cap. Hey, score. Check it out. A nice, fresh chanterelle mushroom. Let's see how big he is. Oh, he's got a big old stalk. Well, it's like 3 of them in one. Sweet. Now I gotta pack his butt out of here. Wonder if there's any more of them. Usually they grow, don't fall down the hill, Jed. Usually they grow in bunches, but it's real late for chanterelles. Anyways, Diener, it's part of it. All right, we are set up on the cap. A little bit of whacking. We'll be packing all this crap out of here. I got 2 turns to do up on the road. And that's it. Boy, look at the size of this bearing tree. Somebody carved with chainsaw or an axe, or looks like an axe, BT in it. Just in the bark. That sucker's had some stuff living in it. He's big, okay? And then there's the more recent bearing tree from 1999. So in 1999, I'm not sure what size this was, but they blazed a face in this, scribed section stuff in here, and then it's just grown over, big old scar. I would bet you that it's probably, I don't know, 3 inches in since 99. Copy. All right, let's turn this angle and get out of here. Boy, am I glad line doesn't go down there. All right, I got all equipment gathered up. I'm gonna hit one of these forwarder trails. Hopefully it'll take me to the main road and then walk the main road back instead of, it really sucks walking through all this slash and stuff. It just wears you out and you trip and fall and stab yourself and stuff, okay? Never mind, I lied. Forgot I don't have a backside on that point that we started with our first setup. I gotta go 2 turns and then close in down to that. And I forgot I got my coat sitting over here in the woods. I gotta get him too. So I'm not taking the easiest path. I'm going straight to where I need to be. Copy. Okay, I'm getting worn out. But we get to lighten our load. Putting him here. Go back up to the top. Turn 2 shots down the road. Tie into a 5/8 iron rod that's supposed to be there. We have to look for it. Probably leave him sat here overnight. Come back in the morning and mark it. All right. Keep packing all this crud. I see the road up there. We made it. All right. So I'm just going to turn the prism on this and work backwards from the pin that's at the other end of this down this road. And then tie in with a closing angle. I already have a distance down into there. So I just need a closing angle and a distance back and then to the pin. Copy. All right, maybe I got lucky because I see someone's been into this T-post right here. If it's here, we're gonna have to do some whacking. I hope there's, wonder how much poison oak is in here. It's tough to tell the poison oak from everything else because all the leaves are dropped, but. Oh, let me crawl in here. What is going on here? Ribbon, rod. Hey, that's what we're going for. All right, I'm gonna set up here. I'm gonna do a bunch of whacking. Get this bush out of the way, but set up here. Maybe 1 turn to where we were last at, and then another turn and we're done. You know what? It's a real pain in the butt trying to whack everything out of there, so work smarter, not harder, Jed. Copy. All right, we got her licked. A whole 1/4 mile in a day. Sweet. And tomorrow we'll come in and close the book on her. Copy.